Hello, I'm Jim Kelly with Saddle Point Systems, and I'm here to show you the new Akiles FlexiCloser 2 automatic wire closer. It's twice as fast as the old FlexiCloser, and that's its main benefit. When you turn it on, the little display here will say 2 to 1. So that's the wire spacing. So wire comes in 2 to 1 and 3 to 1 pitch. That's 2 holes to the inch and 3 holes to the inch. The nice thing about this machine is it adjusts for any kind of wire and all sizes. So it's all automatic how it closes. So you take one of these wires and you put it in there, and this is magnetic in the back, so it holds things tight. Then you just hit the button there and it's going to close it. And it was 2 to 1, so it'll do all of these guys. And I like to have the broad side of the wire down, this fatter side with the little sides up. So you can see for different size wires, it just does a nice close. Now we'll do one more here. So you can see it's also very quick. Now if I want to close these guys, I got to go to 3 to 1, and the way you do that is you have to turn the machine off, and when it first comes on, it's going to say 2 to 1 like it did before, and then I'm just going to hit this minus button and it goes to 3 to 1. So now we're in 3 to 1 mode. We can close the 3 to 1 wires. So it's just really nice. There's no thinking. There's no adjustments to do. And it's quick. Again, I like that broadside down. So for all size wires, it does a nice close. So let's do one. Here's a book to be done. And when you do wire, you want to take the back cover and flip it over on the front cover. That's because you want to hide the seam of the wire. We have this little guide that tells you the sizing, what wire to use, and if you want one, they're free, just let us know. You put the book in there and it goes to 5/16. That's the thickness of the book. So 5/16 calls for a 7/16 wire. That's 7/16 wire, so here is one. So the FlexiCloser comes with this little holder. You just put the book on the wire like that. Put it up against there. Hit the close. And that's what you get. Nice wire-bound book. Now I want to talk about the display here. The first adjustment you can make is if it's not closing the wire tight enough, or it's closing it too tight, you can make an adjustment and then the machine will remember the adjustment for that wire size. So if you take a look at these, this wire is actually over closed. These are coming together a little too tight. This one is under closed. There's too much of a gap there. Pages could come out. And this one's closed about right. So to make those adjustments, there's a minus and a plus. The minus decreases the gap. So if it's underclosed, you'd hit the minus. And it goes up in increments of 0.3 millimeters. So you'd put in the number of millimeters you think you want to change, and then you'd close one more wire and it would remember that. So that's very nice because you can set all of the wire sizes so they close perfectly. One other nice thing about the machine is it's got an efficiency mode, and to get into the high efficiency mode, what you do is you turn it off and on, and it said high there. If I hit the plus button right after it's been turned on, I can change it to low. And what that means, it's going to bring this closing plate down low. So for the smaller wire sizes, if we're closing one, I guess I have to actually close one. So it closes it, but then it doesn't go all the way back up, so it doesn't have so far to travel to do the next book. So that speeds it up even more. One last thing that's nice about this machine is it's safe. If you happen to have your fingers in there and you hit the bind button, notice it doesn't even want to touch them. So it's a very safe machine. So that's the FlexiCloser 2. Its big advantage is it's fast. If you have any questions or comments, let us know. Thank you very much.